Alright, watchers. Last week we were so close. 99. I'm going to pull that over. And that way I'm not wasting 2 next turn, because I only have a warehouse of 100 right now. So that's fun. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to wait and get the full 100. This fella here. Oh, look at this. We got plenty of extras. Plenty of extras. That's not going to stop me from plowing up that tundra. Oh, someone's buying up muskets. Muskets. Alright. Let's power through this nice and quick here, watchers. The Continental Congress is ready for its new member. And it's time for us to decide who that should be. Peter Minuit, for trade, Director General of the Dutch West India Company. No, their colony in America, that is. He bought the island of Manhattan from the Indians for 24 gold. Once Peter Minuit joins the Continental Congress, the Indians no longer demand payment for their land. That could be helpful, very helpful in... how do you say, avoiding conflict. Sieur de la Salle, French explorer who sailed down the Mississippi River into the Gulf of Mexico and claimed for the French crown all land drained by this mighty river. He was instrumental in establishing the French dominance west of the Appalachians. La Salle gives all existing and future colonies a stockade when the population of the colony reaches 3. That's pretty valuable as well, watchers. Paul Revere, if you're not from Massachusetts, you may not be familiar with the story, so let's go ahead and read it. American patriot who served in the Continental Army during the War of Independence and roused the Minutemen as British forces approached. Paul Revere's example as a patriot allowed colonists working at productive duties to become Minutemen, capable of rallying to the defense of the colony in times of danger. When a colony with no standing soldiers is attacked, a colonist automatically takes up any stockpiled muskets in defense of the colony. That's if you've got stockpiled muskets laying around. That's, I don't know about all that. Thomas Jefferson, great U.S. statesman, framer of the Constitution, and 3rd President of the United States. Jefferson promoted the development of democratic institutions within colonial America. Jefferson's presence in the Congress increases Liberty Bell production of statesmen by 50%. Not feeling that either. William Brewster, one of the Pilgrim Fathers and framers of the Mayflower Compact, William Brewster served as the first Pilgrim minister and was instrumental in organizing the party that sailed on the Mayflower. With Brewster in the Congress, no more criminals or servants appear on the docks, and you select which immigrant in the recruitment pool will move to the docks. Oh goodness, watchers, I think that's a winner. I think Mr. Brewster's a winner. That's going to be good indeed. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's get back into playing. Alright, watchers. We need to fill this up. Oop. I only need 1 coat. See how I went from gray to fully colored? And we're going to take 45 tons of cigars. And we're going to go sell them. I'm going to plow this. Oh, good. As soon as I'm taking cigars over there, they are prices going up. It's exactly what I want to see. Horses has gone up. That's bizarre. Oh, goodness. Another tax rate. Recent wedding to the king's fourth wife. Fantastic. Was raised by 1% up to 2%. That's still fairly reasonable, I have to admit. I mean, he is king after all. We're going to go ahead and kiss the pinky ring on this. That's about all I got to say about that. It's good to be king. Coats. Of course the coats would fall as soon as we get the port. That's fun. Let's go ahead and unload all the cargo. Still going to make some money. Yep. As soon as we offload our coats, the price goes down. But it's still enough to equip this gentleman with some muskets. Recruit maybe some expert lumberjacks. That could be fun. Fantastic. Got 40 more tools. Let's go ahead and put a road out there. Rum. I wish we had some tropical grassland. I can't remember. But there is. There's something out there that would let you grow sugar. And you can distill sugar down into rum. Strange burial mounds. We can either search for treasure or steer clear of those. Burial mounds in the middle of the neighbors. No, we're going to steer clear. I don't want to instigate problems with our neighbors here. As you can see, they're already having some alarm. That exclamation point. Definitely not feeling us too hot right now. More burial mounds. I want the treasure. I want harmony more. So we're going to go ahead and leave that alone. Wait for the soldier to get back on. Hop back up here. We're going to go dock in Montreal. Okay. Oh, we don't need a lumberjack here, do we? Well then. That's fantastic. You board the next ship. Yep. See if Quebec can use another Oh. We are worried that building a road here might disrupt the Arawak way of life. We patiently ask you to stop. I don't really feel like it's worth 325 gold. We shall not build a road then. Piece of cake. Let's see what we can do. Running low on food, because right now we're using all the food that we're making. There's a little bit extra. Oh, wrong button. I want to use you as a lumberjack. There's 12. We should be able to make something happen with that. I think we've got plenty of furs. Let's take you out. And, not fur. Yes, there we go. Food. There we go. You can get a carpenter, perhaps. That could be useful. Let's see what Europe has to offer. With the recruits. Indentured servants, but they're cheap. We'll hold that thought. Our blacksmith is out in the woods. We need some specialists coming soon. How much would it cost to train a carpenter? 1,000? Almost everything. Let's hold that thought, Watchers. Let's hold that thought. And, stay the course for the time being. Alright, let's get you back here and put you to work. Growing plenty of food. Let's duck some cloth. Let's make some cloth. No, not you. You need to be... I guess you don't need to be making food. But we're going to go ahead and do that anyway. Arawak tribe has fallen upon hard times and does not have enough food this season. Will our brothers of Montreal share the bounty of their harvest with us in time of need? Absolutely. We will always help out people who need them. And look at that. Look at that. 7 ore in response of the food. Oh, and here come the Cherokee with some furs. More furs. Oh, religious unrest. We may as well go get them. Wait. How much cargo do we have? We'll sell what we've got. No sense in waiting too long. Alright. Get a quick save in. And, keep on plugging. Because the goal here is really to build up a nice little... Oh my goodness, look at that. The Spanish treasure fleet with 3,200... That's just not fair. Not fair at all. I bet they went after the burial mounds. That's okay. It's okay. We'll win in the end, Watchers. Don't worry. Keeping it nice and sustainable. And all that happy jazz. We're going to do it. Because the goal is to get a nice, sustainable world here. There we go. Recruit Master Distiller. No, we're not going to do that. We needed to train a carpenter, correct? Yes. Excellent, excellent. Going to build a nice, nice set of colonies that'll support each other when we decide to revolt against the king. You don't want to say it too loudly while we're sitting here in Europe, but that's definitely what we're going to be getting up to today. That's the ultimate goal. We got 2 colonies as it is. We need to expand a little bit further. Because, look at this. The king keeps adding to his army, and we're going to have to defeat that army if we're ever going to get where we want to be. So, I think we've come down here about as far as we can. The Spanish are there. That's not too shabby. Probably want to check out this side of things. I'm looking for more hills or mountains that we can pull ore from, because ore becomes tools, and tools can become muskets, and it's just very, very handy stuff to have ore floating around. Can't have a very healthy colony, country, what have you, without ore. Alright, I'm going to take this indentured servant down to Montreal. Now we are definitely cargo of lumber. What foolishness is this? Zoom to the colony. Oh, we're going to start fixing this. This guy is going to start work. Still, let's use you. Yes, we'll go through that lumber very quickly at this rate. Excellent. Okay, where do we want to put this guy to work? We got a lumberjack here. We, don't grow food there. You're a lumberjack. No, I said lumberjack. And the indentured servant can make food, and it still leaves us plenty of room to bring a carpenter in here. Yes. Yes, it's all starting to come together now, isn't it, Watchers? What were we making here? Cloth? It's not a lot of cloth. Perhaps we shall make it work. Oh my goodness! Conquistador JDMax 020, to celebrate our recent victory over the Ottoman Turks, we have magnanimously decided to lower your tax rate by 2%. The tax rate is now 0%. You may, as always, kiss our royal pinky ring. Well, that's just fantastic, Watchers. All of that tax gone. Back to 0. That's just nice. I like that. It's very rare that the king takes an enlightened view of these things. So, we're just going to run with it. Yes, indeedy do. We're in a bit of a slow point again. Oh, 8 more cotton from our friends, the Arawaks. And, 7 cotton from the Cherokee friends. Oh, goodness. We have a missionary fight on our hands down there with the Iroquois. I don't know what any of that's all about. Let's go ahead and see what kind of goods we have up at Quebec. Master Distiller. Oh. Well, that's fun. So, how about you turn some of those into production? Because you take the wood and you turn it into the hammers, and the hammers are what they measure your productivity with. So, I think, Watchers, we are at a pretty good standstill point. 36 coats, 36 cigars, 39 bolts of cloth. So we're going to have to figure out a way to start selling those. Be helpful if I had a second ship. I'm not quite making that much money yet. The Spanish guy doing the dance down there. Oh, good. The docks come in handy. I believe we're going to want to build a warehouse so we can house more than 100 tons of any given supply. These fellas, let's go ahead and sell these now. We'll go back for that master distiller, even though we don't have sugar available. May as well, isn't that right, Watchers? Of course, as soon as we go to start selling things, the prices all drop, except for coats. Went up by a gold a ton. That's handy. Oh, goodness. Spanish loot and burn the Arawak capital. Natives flee in panic. 1,600 gold worth of treasure recovered from the ruins. It'll take a galleon to get this treasure back to Europe. I'm half tempted to see if we can steal that, Watchers. There we go. Captured servants. Horses. Horses. Muskets. And muskets. Nope, finally ran out of furs. Starting to run out of these guys too. So you go back to being a lumberjack. And where? We have to bring somebody out here. Maybe a couple somebodies. Can't run all the industry. But that, Watchers, I believe, is a challenge for next week. I think we've gotten about as far as we can. We've got thriving industry in both of our operations. We've got growth plans. And now we have some armed people on the way to help us defend our colony. And maybe take back a little of what belongs to our friends here from the Spanish. So until next time, Watchers, just keep on checking out that brave new world. This episode made possible by Open Broadcaster Software, Sid Meier and Microprose, Windows Movie Maker, Windows Expressions Encoder, and by Watchers like you.
Guess I can show you, with no running water, the fewer common surfaces that we touch, like doorknobs, just the better it is for everybody's health. Oh no!